Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and safe at your home. I am your mentor Shobna. We are learning chapter 15, some natural phenomena. And in this video lecture, we would be discussing your exercise questions. First question, that you need to select correct options, in which first one is, which of the following cannot be charged easily by friction? So options are a plastic scale, a copper rod, an inflated balloon, and an woolen cloth. A woolen cloth. So correct answer would be a copper rod cannot be easily charged. Only non-conducting materials can be easily charged by friction, right? They are light in weight, in plus they are non-conducting, so they can be easily charged by friction. But copper is highly conducting material, therefore copper rod cannot be charged easily by friction. That is the reason why the correct option is A or B, copper rod. Second one, when a glass rod is rubbed with a piece of silk cloth, the rod and cloth both acquire positive charge. A rod becomes positively charged while cloth has negative charge, or the rod and cloth both acquire negative charge, or the rod becomes negatively charged while the cloth has positive charge. So here glass rod is rubbed with piece of silk cloth. At that time conventionally we take the rod positively charged. Okay, we learned this point in your textbook where it was given in bold text, right? That glass rod is rubbed with a piece of silk, then conventionally we count glass rod as positively charged. So here glass rod would be positively charged and cloth would acquire negative charge. Got it, students? So then another question, write T against true and F against false in following statements. Like charges attract each other. So is it true, students? Answer is no. That like charges, if charges are same, then we know that if charges are same, they repel each other. They do not attract each other. Then B, a charged glass, it attracts charged plastic straw. Glass rod, which is charged, it attracts the plastic straw. So it's true. Both objects are charged and both are oppositely charged and they attract each other. So statement is true. Then lightning conductor cannot protect a building from lightning. So it is false, क्योंकि lightning conductor को बिल्डिंग को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए ही इंस्टॉल किया जाता है. तो ये स्टेटमेंट उनसे अपोजिट दिया है, सो इट इज फॉल्स. Last statement, earthquakes can be predicted in advance. So it's false. Actually, we can just graphically represent the earthquake when it is there, but we cannot predict it in advance. Okay, so statement is false. We will write false against this statement. Then fourth one, sometimes crackling sound is heard while taking off a sweater during winters. Explain. When we take out sweater, woolen sweater gets charged due to friction between sweater and the body, and this results in crackling sound. ओके, विंटर सीजन में जब भी आप स्वेटर निकालते हो तो क्या होता है, बॉडी और स्वेटर के बीच जो फ्रिक्शन होता है उनकी वजह से स्वेटर और बॉडी दोनों चार्ज हो जाते हैं एंड उसी की वजह से एक स्पार्क जनरेट होता है, इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज होता है एंड दैट कोजेस स्पार्क एंड क्रैकलिंग साउंड बोथ. Explain why a charged body loses its charge if we touch it with our hand. So if any body is charged and we touch it with our hand, that charges get conducted to or through our body. When we touch it and conductor loses its charge, this phenomena is known as electric discharge. ओके, कोई भी चार्ज बॉडी है, अगर उसे आप अपने हाथों से टच करते हो तो वो चार्ज उस ऑब्जेक्ट से आपके हाथों में या आपकी बॉडी में होकर वो कहाँ चला जाएगा, अर्थ में. और वो ऑब्जेक्ट अपना चार्ज लूज कर देगा, तो इसको इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज बोलते हैं। Sixth one, name the scale on which destructive energy of earthquake is measured. Earthquake measures 3 on scale. Would it be recorded by seismograph? Is it likely to cause much damage? रिक्टर स्केल, अब आपने सीखा कि रिक्टर स्केल है वो अर्थक्वेक की डिस्ट्रक्टिव एनर्जी का मैग्नीट्यूड हमें बताएगा। तो स्केल है उस पर 10 तक रीडिंग आते हैं, 1 से लेकर 10 तक। तो अगर 3 रिकॉर्ड होता है तो अर्थक्वेक मेजरिंग डिवाइस पर वो 3 दिखाएगा, and magnitude of scale 3 would not cause much damage. Earthquake of magnitude 5 is considered destructive in nature, and if it is 7 then it is highly destructive. Got it? तो 3 का जो स्केल पर मैग्नीट्यूड दिखा रहा है, so that earthquake is not that destructive. Then question number 7, suggest 3 measures to protect ourselves from lightning. How can we protect ourselves from lightning? So first is always remain in a closed place, and if you are in car then stay there until lightning is over, and keep the windows closed. अगर आप से क्लोज जगह में हो तो वहीं रहिए, और अगर आप कार में है तो कार के अंदर ही रहिए जब तक लाइटनिंग ख़त्म हो जाती है। और कार में है तभी एक बात और ध्यान रखनी है, दैट विंडो मस्ट बी क्लोज. Never touch any electrical wires, telephone cables and metal pipes, because these are conductor of electricity and they cause electric discharge. Never bath in running water, this may cause electric shock, because you know that water is conductor of electricity. So it would get the charge, and there are greater chances that person might get shocked. Then question number 8. Explain why a charged balloon is repelled by other charged balloon, whereas uncharged balloon is attracted by another charged balloon. The surface charge on balloon are of same nature, hence they get repelled. And when a charged balloon is brought near uncharged balloon due to induction of charges, it acquires charges which are opposite in nature with that of charged balloon. As unlike charges attract each other, that uncharged balloon get attracted by charged balloon. Okay, so that is the reason of attraction between these two balloons. Now what is done here? We take two balloons and we charge one balloon, but other balloon is remain uncharged. Okay, so it is rule that any charged body would attract uncharged body. Okay, and it uncharged balloon, इट वुड गेट इंडक्शन ऑफ चार्जेस, उस पर चार्जेस नहीं है तो उस पर चार्जेस का मूवमेंट होगा. ठीक है, एंड फाइनली द अपोजिट चार्जेस वुड अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर एंड देयर वुड बी अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन टू बलून्स. Now question number 9, describe with the help of a diagram an instrument which can be used to detect a charged body. So that is an electroscope, and we learned the same activity in our textbook. So we are just going to read this activity, that here you need to take a glass jar or any closed glass thing, and in that you are going to hold this metallic conductor with aluminum strips on its one end, and its another metallic end should be kept outside. And now we will bring any charged body near that metallic wire, and if that another object is charged, then that charges will transfer to aluminum foil through that metallic wire. Okay, so this is how we can have that charge is transferred from our charged body to aluminum foils. So this explain us this ensures us that if a body is charged or not, we can find out with help of this electroscope. Question number 10. List three states in India where earthquakes are more likely to strike. So the three states are Gujarat, Assam, Jammu and Kashmir. These are three states where earthquake is more likely to strike. Question number 11. Suppose you are outside your home. An earthquake strikes. What precautions would you take to protect yourself? अगर आप कहीं बाहर हो और अर्थक्वेक आ जाए तो आप क्या करेंगे बचे रहने के लिए? So the following precautions should be taken while earthquake strike. बाहर होते हैं और earthquake आता है तो आपको ये बातें ध्यान रखनी चाहिए. First one, find and go to open field and stay away from buildings, trees, electric wires and poles. अगर आप कहीं किसी खुले मैदान में हैं तो आपको बिल्डिंग्स वगैरह से दूर रहना है और कोई ओपन फील्ड में चले जाना है. इलेक्ट्रिक वायर्स और पोल्स जो है तो या फिर कोई भी टॉल ट्रीज़ है तो इन सभी चीज़ों से दूर रहना है क्योंकि इन सब में इलेक्ट्रिक लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक के चांसेस ज़्यादा रहते हैं. ठीक है. If you are in a car, then drive to an open field and do not come out of your car. अगर आप कोई खुले मैदान में हैं तो आप वहाँ से आप कार में हैं तो जहाँ भी है वहाँ से कोई भी खुले मैदान में आपको आ जाना है और कार के अंदर ही रहना है क्योंकि बाहर आएंगे तो आपकी बॉडी भी एक तरह का इलेक्ट्रिक कंडक्टर है. सो यू विल गेट इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्चार्ज ऑन योर सेल्फ. सो you will not come out of your car if you are in open field. Question number 12. The weather department has predicted that a thunderstorm is likely to occur on a certain day. Suppose you have to go out on that day. Would you carry an umbrella? Explain. So answer is no. One should not carry an umbrella during thunderstorm. The thunderstorm is accompanied by lightning, and charges might travel from cloud to metal rod on umbrella, and it might cause an electric discharge or electric shock to the person carrying that umbrella. So it's not safe to carry an umbrella during lightning. लाइटनिंग जब हो रही है तब अम्ब्रेला लेकर जाना सही नहीं है क्योंकि अम्ब्रेला में जो भी मेटालिक रोड है जो हिस्सा है वो मेटल इलेक्ट्रिक कंडक्टर है और अगर लाइटनिंग हो रही है थंडरस्टॉर्म के दौरान तो वो लाइटनिंग स्ट्राइक सीधा उस पर्सन को शॉक दे सकती है. तो इसीलिए रेनी सीज़न है थंडरस्टॉर्म है तब अम्ब्रेला लेकर नहीं जाना है. कोई ऐसे एरिया में अगर आप है जहाँ लाइटनिंग होने के चांसेस ज़्यादा है. ओके. सो हियर we are done with discussion of our exercise question. If you find any query in exercise question, you can drop me a message. Okay. Even if you have any query in your chapter, its concept, then also you can ask me and I'll solve your query. And in next video lecture, we would discuss your worksheet question answers, its solution. Okay students, I'll see you in next video lecture. Till then, complete your exercise question answers.